Let us take the new subject, strength of materials. We can call this subject as in the shortcut form SOM, where S stands for strength of, M means materials, or we can call it as MOS. MOS means mechanics of solids. We can call either this name or this name for this subject. So in today's class we will discuss about what is stress, and here what are the assumptions we have to make during the designing of the machine parts or structures like that. So here, before discussing about stresses, so what are the assumptions we have to make for the designing of the components? Let us discuss one by one for a given body. So first assumption is body should be deformable. Whatever object we are taking, let us take this is our object. In application of force, we can see the deformation. Okay, it is like this. This is the deformation. So the whatever object we are using, whatever body we are using, it should be deformable. Okay, it can change its dimensions with the application of force. It is called resistant body. Next assumption is it should free from any internal defects. Internal defects means sometimes it may have cracks inside it, or it may have holes. Okay, so those defects we have to remove before designing the any part. Okay, if some holes or some cracks will be there, the strength will be getting reduced. So for avoiding it, whatever object, whatever body we are taking, it should be free from internal defects. Defects means here some cracks, internal cracks or holes like that. During manufacturing, some defects will occur. We have to take the object so which is free from all these defects. Here the next assumption is it should be in equilibrium. Whatever body we are taking, okay, if let us assume we are applying the force in this direction, so it is obviously moving in this direction. Okay, for keeping this in equilibrium, we have to apply the same amount of force in this opposite direction. According to Newton's third law, for keeping this body in equilibrium, whatever force this side, we have to apply the same amount of force in opposite direction for taking this in equilibrium position. This is called Newton's third law. The next assumption is it should be elastic material. As I told previously, elastic material means whenever we are applying the force, it will elongate along the force direction. Whenever we are removing this force, it is coming to its original position. That property is called elasticity. So this material we can call it as elastic material. So whatever materials we are using in strength of materials, it should be elastic material. The next assumption is it should be homogeneous and isotropic. Okay, whatever material we are taking, body we are taking, the elasticity is constant at all the points in all directions, that is in x direction, y direction, z direction, like that. So throughout the material E is constant. Okay, in next classes I will explain what is homogeneous and what is isotropic. Just remember, homogeneous and isotropic means throughout the material E is constant in all directions, at all points. Okay, these are the assumptions during designing of any component or structure.